Hey everybody, Graham Sherman here with Tool Shed Brewing Company. Now, as you may or may not know, our tagline here is handcrafted beer, best served with a story. And today I'm going to share the story of Flat Cap Stout. This one is one of the most meaningful stories to us here at Tool Shed, because when we got going brewing beer and said, hey man, it's time, we're going to start a brewery, the very first thing we purchased was a canning machine. And for those that don't know, canning is near and dear to our hearts. We did a ton of research on what's the best way to get the beer from the brewery to your face. It turns out canning's the best way. So you can imagine how pumped we were when we found out that the inventor and the manufacturer of the best micro canning machines on earth is right here in Calgary, Alberta. So Cask Global Canning Solutions got check 001 from Tool Shed Brewing Company, and the gentleman that took that check and sold us that canning machine and helped us install it and fixed it when we broke it and canned with us every chance he got, his name was Jamie Gordon, an absolute legend of a man that for the longest time we didn't even know he was the actual inventor. He was just that awesome, humble dude who was so in love with beer and so in love with canning that beer that he spent a lot of great time here with us. So unfortunately, Jamie passed away a few years back. He was doing what he loved down in Colorado, installing a new machine for another brewery, and he fell due to a heart attack. And we lost a legend in the industry that day. What's meaningful to us about our time we got to spend with Jamie was that he spent so much time here at Tool Shed that his family decided that when he passed, we were going to have the celebration of life right here at Tool Shed. And we had hundreds of people from all around the world here paying their respects to Jamie. He was that much of a legend in the industry. And we knew it was pretty much time for us to do something to immortalize his story in craft beer. And I'll tell you, my favorite memories about this legend of a man was when he came to this brewery every time, he always wore a flat cap and he always gave me shit for not brewing a stout. So it was pretty obvious that it was time for us to add a stout to the lineup, and Jamie Gordon's Flat Cap Stout was born. So this one is for the memory of Jamie to never die. We want to make sure that everybody in the world knows when they have a Flat Cap Stout that canning is a Calgary invention and Jamie Gordon is the man that brought it to craft beer. So and you look at the back of the can, you'll see the story on the back of what an absolute beauty he is. And of course, being a nice, light, easy drinking stout, we used to drink a lot of Guinness together, Jamie and I. And so this is our version of that. It pairs beautifully with oysters, it pairs beautifully with meat pies, and it pairs even better with flat caps. So cheers to Jamie Gordon. We hope you enjoy it.